Hello Broncos, I'm Valerie Scott and I've got your Thursday social media news. Apple shares recently fell nearly 9%. That's almost a $300 billion loss in market value. This comes after President Trump's sweeping tariff announcements on imports. Apple makes products in places like China, Vietnam, and India. The company could take a significant hit from tariffs when importing goods for U.S. customers. If Apple's stock price ends here, it will mark its largest one-day decline since March 12, 2020. This is when businesses worldwide shut down because of the pandemic. Get ready, Hunger Game fans. Filming for the new movie will start in July. Based off the book Sunrise on the Reaping, Lionsgate previously announced to bring the story to theaters. The story begins 24 years before the original plot, following a young Hamish Abernathy as he competes in the 50th annual Games. Twice as many tributes have been chosen, marking it the bloodiest games in Pan Am's history. The book Sunrise on the Reaping is currently in stores, however, fans will have to wait until November 26 to watch the movie. The title for the next Spider-Man movie has just been released. Spider-Man: A Brand New Day is the fourth Spider-Verse movie to feature Tom Holland. The actor announced the film title during the Sony Pictures presentation in Las Vegas. The Spider-Verse has been a major box office force. The original trilogy brought in over $800 million globally, along with an Academy Award for Best Visual Effects. The film will be in theaters on July 31st, 2026. Original Sin, the prequel to Dexter, is returning with a second season. The series is set in 1991, following a young Dexter as he begins his internship and eventually a career with Miami Metro. Premiering with Patrick Gibson as young Dexter and the original Michael C. Hall returning as the show's narrator. Paramount has heavily invested in Dexter franchise, airing the original in 2006 and eventually creating the sequel Dexter New Blood and Dexter Resurrection, which is currently in the process of being filmed. As of now, there's not been a set release date, but the series will be streaming on Paramount+. Val Kilmer, a well-known Hollywood actor, has died at the age of 65. Kilmer was initially a stage actor, but later rose to fame as a movie star. He was best known for his roles as Jim Morrison in the Doors documentary and as Bruce Wayne in the 1995 version of Batman. Kilmer was diagnosed in 2014 with throat cancer, but passed away due to pneumonia on Tuesday night. His daughter Mercedes Kilmer shared the news with the public, stating he was surrounded by friends and family during his passing. Val and his daughters shared the screen in the movie Pay Dirt. Tom Cruise honored his Top Gun co-star by asking for a moment of silence during the CinemaCon on Wednesday. That's all I've got for you, Broncos. Shanice, Abby, do either of y'all have a favorite Spider-Man movie?
Yes, so actually, fun fact, I actually had the biggest crush on Andrew Garfield when I was in middle school. So the ones with Electro, like that's always gonna be my go-to Spider-Man movie. What about you?
I have to be honest, I'm not actually a superhero fan, so I don't have a favorite, but if Zendaya's in it, I will be watching.
Hey.
My favorite has got to be No Way Home.
Yes.
I love that all three Spider-Mans are in it.
Yes.
Spoiler alert, but come on, it came out in 2021. But I also love me some Andrew Garfield.
See?
Yeah.